Hey everybody, it's Jeff VW Bricks here from Canadian Brick Builders. I'm on remote today on my blurry laptop camera. Buy a laptop 2 years ago, and you get a 720p camera that's blurry. Anyway, I'm doing an episode. It's Friday night. I'm doing the breaking news today because I'm going to be busy this weekend, and I won't have time to do it tomorrow. So breaking news number 6 from April 30th to May 3rd. Let's get started. And April 30th, because last week I did it on Monday, or I guess this week I did it on Monday. But anyway, let's jump into the news. And we'll switch the view. There we go. All right, first up we have, and I'm just going to make it a bit bigger because, production quality is ever so high on this channel. All right, Lego ideas. First we have 3 or 4 Lego ideas items this week. First one is the ideas Book Nook, the story laboratory. And this is created by Pedro Ruz MX. It's the latest project to receive 10,000 supporters. The build features a combination of a book nook and a bookend that shows a scene of some writers with characters from their stories. So just kind of a library of imagination, if you will. I would assume that you can separate this somewhere to put other books in between, because that would make a really good idea as bookends. I don't know if there's anything else here. Oh, here's another shot of the interior. So very well detailed interior. Another shot. It doesn't really show if they separates into multiple pieces. Based on the bookcases, probably not, because they look like they're deeper than a stud or two. But it's possible that the book over here might separate or something. But anyways, all right, next up. Another Lego ideas set hit 10,000. And this is a sushi boat. Yes, it's a boat full of sushi. This is by Rainbow TOTT. It's the latest project. The build is based on the Japanese eating experience where various pieces of sushi are placed on a wooden boat. So just an interesting idea. I'm not sure what those parts are. Oh, those are bars with the pin on it. Anyway, so just showing a bunch of different sushi on the boat with some chopsticks, and yeah, be an interesting build. I'm not sure if that will make it into an ideas or become an ideas set. I'm not sure how many people care to build Lego sushi. Don't know, but anyways. All right, next up, we have the Art of Japan. And this is a nice black and white mural, or kind of like reminiscent of the Starry Night design, where there's 3D elements coming out of the black background, where the sun, or I guess the sun, is the red of the Japanese flag, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so this is built by His Brick Materials. Sorry. Obviously an artistic-looking Japanese temple, Mount Fuji, and a cherry blossom tree in grayscale, contrasted by the red rising sun. I actually really like this one. I think this would be a really interesting display piece. If I had space to display it, I would consider buying it. I need to buy a new house. Then I'll have more space to display stuff. Anyways, here's a couple other shots of it. And like I said, the whole black and white motif with the red sun is pretty cool. All right. Next up, we have not a new Lego ideas set, but they did announce this week the second stage of the 2023 winners for Lego ideas. So there was 6 by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High production quality. It was basically 50. Why didn't they do 10 by? Anyway, there's 50 models that made it into the stage. And there were actually 2 winners for this one, which includes a minifig prize machine by Goose Store and a Western River Steamboat by CDT Power. And there is actually a third one, the Disney Pixar Luxo Junior Lamp, is still under consideration. So first we'll talk about the minifig prize machine. And this one is actually kind of interesting because they have said that they will include a figure that has never been available before. And they are going to do a Lego fan vote where you can choose a new classic spaceman color or a new Castle Faction emblem for the minifigure. So I'm screwed because I want both. And a lot of people probably want both. And please, Lego, just put in both. Like, do a fan vote and say, they got so close. We just decided to put both in. Please, 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 please. Because I'll buy the set. I'll buy 40 of these sets. Well, okay, I wouldn't buy that many. But I would buy the set, and I'd probably just sell off the parts and keep the figs. But anyways, Lego will be providing the various choices, and we'll just pick our favorite choice, is what the article says here. So Lego will give some options. Here's a picture of the Steamboat model, which is also very nice. I kind of like the idea of these boats. I kind of want to buy a bunch of these boats because I think they're really cool. And they're ships, so, you know, not spaceships, but they're ships. And last up, they didn't show the Pixar lamp in this one, which is interesting. But you know the Pixar lamp from the beginning of all the Pixar movies. And it's a lamp with the ball. I'm trying to see. It's right here. Let's just see if I can even get closer on this. Control. Hard to see. This little guy here with the ball. And the article, I read another article about this, and it basically said that they are pursuing it further, but they have to reach out. I think they're in discussions with Pixar and Disney about it type stuff or something along those lines. So it could still be something that they end up choosing to do, or they might not, because they've had to do that sometimes too. Okay, now on to Bricklink. The Designer Program Series 2 pre-orders start June 6th. So there are 5 models available for pre-order. And it starts at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So this is the same thing that happened in early February while I was traveling to Atlanta, that they announced these 5 sets. Like the previous series, a set needs to have a 3,000 set pre-order minimum for it to be produced, and we'll have a maximum of 30,000 sets for each one. Crowdfunding will end on June 30th. So it'll go from June 6th to June 30th. And like usual, if it does as well as it has in the past, Lego will make like $40+ million on that day, on that week or month alone. Obviously, while supplies last and production will begin in November, and shipping will be approximately 6 months after pre-ordering. So 6 months basically being early January, most likely, or late December. Probably early January. So here's the sets that are coming up. These are prices in US dollars. The Logging Railway, which by Ties 25, which I really love. But I would prefer to actually put it into a model. $209.99. The Ocean House by Hanwas for $199.99. It's kind of a Hawaiian, I'm trying to think what that area, oceanic type build. Mushroom House by Jonas Kramer or Jonas Cram. It's missing the Smurfs, but they put some cute little short people in it. Dwarfs. I don't want to say dwarfs, but elves. They don't have elf ears. Anyways, they put small people in it because it's a mushroom, so it has to be small people because big people would crush the mushroom. Anyway, Brickcross Train Station by Brickster. For some reason, this picture didn't load. Can I refresh the image? Reload. Let's just see if that works. No, okay. I'll just scroll up to the top here for this one. So this is this train station here, which has a small building on the side, a train track on the back, and then kind of a coffee shop or something on this side. I believe. Like I said, I looked at it last week and it was there. I don't know why this hasn't loaded properly. Just do one quick. No, it's a broken link. Oh, I could probably just click on it though. Let's just do that. And lastly, the Ominous Isle. Hey, I said it properly this time. By Jazzle Craze at $239.99. Again, a rocky island with kind of a skull imprint in the middle of it here, and some pirate type characters around it. Looks actually pretty cool. And a few smaller islands. Let's just see if I can get that picture. Oh, here we go. Brickcross Train Station Series 2. This one gets extra special showings because I had to open up the picture. The roof comes off the side of the one building. The newsstand opens up, and I can't remember what this one is right here. And there's the inside, like more of the central station. End of the Dark Age. Not really sure what that is. But anyways, okay. Onward. Next up, we have a Marvel Character Encyclopedia, which has been announced previously, I'm pretty sure. But the news today is that we now know the figure is going to be an exclusive Captain America. The Sam Wilson version Captain America will come with a set. So that's kind of cool. It's a slight update from the version that came in the collectible minifig Marvel Studios set. There's no wings, and the shield is back to the older version. All right, next up. All right, now we're talking about new sets. I don't know why this. Let's just close that. That was my my page for pulling up all the BrickFan news. All right. Next up, we have an actual set that was announced today, or a series of sets that were announced today, and this is the Gabby's Dollhouse. Again, a small child's show or younger 4+ age show. There's a few more sets that have been added. The first round sure gave us a building with an elevator and some interesting bits and pieces. This one here is provided by JB Spielwaren, the German retailer. This is listed for a June release. Again, you're usually European June release. North American is an August release, August 1st. The theme isn't advertised as much, but it seems that it's good enough to get another wave. So the theme hasn't sold as they thought it might, but it's obviously gotten another wave. So the first item is a crafting with baby box, 60 pieces. Just a small 4+ box with some characters. I'm assuming that's Gabby. I don't know the other characters, but it's interesting they have like kind of a Minecraft head here. That's kind of custom. Next up, Gabby's Kitty Care Center, 165 pieces. It's got a little train and a wagon and some slides and stuff. Next up, Gabby's Party Room, 252 pieces. It's interesting. It looks like it has some paper pieces on the back as well. So again, these are 4+ sets. Might not be interesting to anybody, but it's new Lego sets, and that means there's new parts and new colors. So could interest someone. Okay, next up, also announced technically yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Lego's mini Disney Sleeping Beauty castle. So we've had the original castle, Cinderella's castle, I think it was. Now we're getting the Sleeping Beauty version. 528 pieces. Retailing for $39.99 US, so probably about 49 Canadian, maybe 54. Like I said, 528 pieces. Features a miniature version of Sleeping Beauty's castle from Disneyland, and also includes a minifigure as well. It looks like it's got kind of a sand blue brick exterior and towers and stuff, plus all the pink ones on the inside. All right, Dogman, the musical. Anyway, also announced yesterday was the Lego Batman sets. These had been leaked a couple last week, and they were asked to be pulled down, and they did, and now they have reappeared here as official releases. So first up, we have so the lineup is from Batman the Animated Series. Although the Batman Animated Series Batmobile is actually not dark blue, it's black. But it's nice to have a different shade of a Batmobile, I think, and I don't mind the dark blue personally. So yeah, out of the sets, there's a Batman mech armor for 140 pieces, $14.99, again US. Comes with a Batman with a paper or a cloth cape, and the mech is holding a Batarang, which is kind of fun. Next up is the Batcave with Batman, Batgirl, and the Joker. This is a 4+ set, so it doesn't have any huge. Well, it doesn't have a lot of pieces, but it comes with 3 figures. So if you're into collecting the figures, this will be a lower-ish price set at $34.99. Comes with some interesting printed pieces, I guess. There's a picture of that. And then we have the Batman construction figure. Apparently they've gone to now putting construction figure in all of these large figure sets that they're building, which also comes with a Batpod bike, 713 pieces, $64.99 USD. They're getting better with these construction figures. They're looking less that you can see all their joints, and they're looking more filled in, shall we say. But yeah, okay. Next up, like I said, the dark blue Batmobile with Batman, the Batman with Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. So 425 pieces, $59.99. It's a little expensive for the number of pieces, but it's not too bad, I guess. it's paying for the DC license. Looks like might be a turntable that the Batmobile sits on. It comes with a nice placard, and it does rotate. So yeah, it is a turntable. You can pull the guns, the flick fire type guns off. Looks like the canopy opens, and you can do something on the back with the flame to do some kind of action. No, it doesn't really show what you can do with that, but it must trigger something. So pretty sure some Batman collectors will love this one. Some DC lovers. Also announced yesterday was the traditional chess set. So this is an interesting one. I wasn't expecting this. It's not branded as creator or anything. It's just traditional chess set, 743 pieces. It'll be out in June as well. Again, August probably for our region of the world. 743 pieces, retails for $74.99, so that's spot on for price per piece. Again, US dollars. Although it is mainly a chess set, there's also parts provided. You can play checkers as well. It looks like it does. The chessboard does separate in half. I'm curious. I don't think it would, but I was curious if the parts would actually fit inside. Like you split the two halves and then you can put them together. But saying that, I don't think it does because it's only 2 bricks thick. It's possible. And these cones, these bases are 3 bricks. So it's possible. I don't know. Doesn't actually say anything, does it? Fun version, beloved family board game. Includes chess, checkers, pieces. Once built, the set becomes a piece of unique desk decor, or can they be split in 2 for easy storage? Yeah, and there you can see the checkers pieces. Again, checkers pieces are just black and white, 3 wide tiles. So it's a tile parts pack for that one. Okay. Also yesterday, Lego Brickheads, summer 2024 sets were revealed. These are mainly Disney oriented. There are a few non-Disney ones in here, but first up we have the Brickheads from the movie Up. We have Russell, Carl, and Kevin. Kevin being the bird. And Carl's got his cane with the golf balls or with the tennis balls on the bottom, which is really awesome. Does this one have a price? Oh, that will be lower when we get to the price. From the Inside Out 2 movie, we have Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety, which is 300 pieces for $20, which is actually a really good price. Of course, US dollar, but that's a decent price point for that one. So this is now the second Inside Out 2 related movie set. The first one was the Feelings Cubes that had Joy and Anxiety as 2 friends-spaced characters. So, okay, Lord of the Rings, not Disney. Legolas and Gimli, 297 pieces, $20. This is just expanding the Lord of the Rings sets, which is awesome. Again, from Up, I mentioned this earlier, Carl, Russell, and Kevin, 308 pieces for $20 also. Again, US dollars. Okay, now single Brickheads, we have Mirabelle from Mirabelle Madrigal, 179 pieces. This is from the Encanto movie, $9.99 US. And that's it for that one. Okay. All right. This is not yesterday's news. This is the day before. So there's like 10 more articles left. Okay. 2 seconds. Iced tea for the soul. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Oh, wait, I'm doing the news. I can't. Okay, next up is Lego Creator, a 3-in-1 modern home. Was revealed a couple of days ago. I really like this look of this house. I like that Creator is kind of going towards the Friend style of building buildings now. So as a precursor to the upcoming Lego Ideas Twilight Cullen house, JB Spielwagen has revealed a new Creator 3-in-1 set that has the same feel with the modern house. So 939 pieces, and an alternate build includes a small contemporary home or an apartment building. So not much to say for this one other than I like the look of it. It's very modern. I might go back and look at it later on to see if I can find any cool parts. I don't know if there's much new in here, but it's nice looking parts. Lego Friends summer sets were also revealed a few days ago. These are we had a few last week as well that were more camping themed, and there's a few camping themed ones here as well, but also water park related ones as well. So first up, we have the Heart Lake City Cafe, 426 pieces, which is neither camping themed or water themed. My apologies. This is like a little corner shop. It's a cute little cafe. No prices on these as of yet, but that info will be forthcoming at some point. Also, there's an adventure camp. Sea camp, I told you. Archery range, 157 pieces. This one caught my eye right away because there's actually a new pendant flag style here, a nice triangle flag that I've never seen before. And I have been looking out for it in other sets, and I haven't seen it used anywhere else. So, and we have some kind of a flick fire bow and arrow here, which is kind of interesting with arrows. Not very castle friendly because they're just like really big. But anyways, still something interesting to explore. Next up, we have a beach water scooter set, basically jet skis, 84 pieces. This is one of their smaller sets. Comes with a couple of figures and a lifeguard station with actually some dark turquoise of the old school space stands, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if that'll spawn some castle or spacey mocks in those colors. Adventure camp cozy cabins. So this is in the camping theme. We have a couple of cabins here that are open on the front, showing a couple of beds in each. One of them has a bathroom beside it. The other one has a place to put bikes. And there's also like a campfire in the middle here with some figures and a little fox figure. Beach smoothie stand, 213 pieces. Not really much to see here. It's a smoothie stand with a swing beside it, all in the same building. It's kind of interesting. Little signposts over here as well. It's a 6+ set. I don't know. I almost thought this would be a junior set, but I guess it has enough small parts that doesn't allow it to be that. All right, Heart Lake City Water Park. This is the big one for this set of news. 814 pieces. Comes with like a slide with 3 or 4 sections of slide here. Some waterfall type elements here as well. A little water slide here, and then a tube slide as well in a new color, the trans bright green, and a little jellyfish on the side. So kind of making it look like an underwater theme. I think that's it for that one. Oh no, there's more. But wait, there's more. 4+ set, dog ribbing, 60 pieces, couple of figures, 2 dogs, a really scary or really strange looking car. Again, 4+. And that's not it. Jeez. Another 4+ set, Heart Lake City Preschool, 239 pieces. Again, bigger pieces here. This is interesting though, because it comes with a couple of regular sized friends and then four preschoolers, little bunny and stuff. So I don't know, kind of an interesting little set because they're using the smaller figures as kids, but in this case, we're making it into a preschool. So, all right, next up, Minecraft. Not the largest fan of Minecraft personally. This is from May 1st. But, there's still some, it's giving us bricks and new colors that might not have existed before. So let's go through them quickly. First up, we have a pirate ship voyage, 166 pieces. That's all the information I have on this. It's a pirate ship. It has a llama, camel. I'm not sure what that is. I think that might be a camel. Some kind of octopus-y thing. The cherry blossom garden, 304 pieces with a couple of cherry blossoms and an animal of sorts and a baby animal of sorts. I don't know what that animal is. That is the weirdest looking animal I've ever seen because it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, if anybody knows what that is, throw it in the comments. And please say the Minecraft animal is, so I know what we're talking about, because I'll forget about this one because, it's weird. Anyways, the Wolf Stronghold, 312 pieces. This is a theme that they're doing with Minecraft these days. They take a character or a creature from the show or from the game, and then they make a themed build around them. This one is obviously wolves. It has a building that has a wolf's head on it. A couple of skeleton characters and a figure. Badlands Mine Shaft, 358 pieces. Has a track style design here with 3 figures and a horse. At least I knew that was a horse, of course. Looks like some I can't think of the name of the trees. The trees that go like this anyways, cactus. Some cactuses here. And some translucent sparkly bricks as well in purple. The Endor Dragon and End Ship, 657 pieces, is the one we saw at the very top of the article. A couple of characters, a big dragon, and a ship. All right. We're getting near the end. Disney Summer 2024 sets. This, again, came out a couple of days ago. These ones are adorable and cute. First up, we have, well, that, but we'll get to that. First off, we have Ariel's musical stage, 60 pieces. It's a 4+ set. It comes with a small, it comes with an Ariel, and I can't think of the crab's name anymore. It'll come to me in a minute. Anyways, next up we have Maleficent's Dragon Form, 583 pieces. This dragon looks pretty nice. I'm pretty sure I know some person on Old Gray Bricks who's going to be buying this set for his child because Small Paul loves dragons. And this is a cool looking dragon, I think. Hopefully he thinks the same. It's not a Iago. Iago's the parrot. I want the red crab. Can't believe I forgot his name. Anyways, okay. Last up, no, another one here. Next up is the Lion King Simba, 222 pieces. This is a brick-built Simba lion cub, absolutely adorable. I don't know that I've ever seen the croissant in that color, so that's kind of cool. And a hot dog in actual hot dog colors for the first time, I think, in like a nougaty color. Anyway, Elsa's Ice Palace, 430. That's the set number, 43 to 44. 630 pieces. We have ourselves another Ice Palace. I don't know how many of these we need to build, but apparently we need to have one for Frozen every few years. Yeah. If only I had the ability to look up Little Mermaid crab's name, but I don't. Well, I could right now, but I don't want. This article's going long enough. The Magical Madrigal House. This is the biggest set at 1,560 pieces. The house featured in Encanto, with most of the family, if not all of them, and a little donkey. It's pretty cool. I have noticed that there's some play features here in the windows. There's this slider here as well with a sloped peak to kind of move the shingles around like they did in the movie, because the house is alive. And also from Encanto, we also have this set here, which has no name, just Encanto, 43,251, let alone no parts numbers, because in Europe, the European images don't actually include, the box arts don't actually include number of pieces on the front of the box. I don't know if it exists anywhere else in the box. But yeah, so it's got a leopard of sorts here, as well as the youngest kid, I believe it was, and the main character from Encanto. Again, forgot her name. Sebastian. I told you I remember it at some point. We also have another Little Mermaid Ariel set here, 4+ set. This is based on the last movie that came out for Ariel, the live action one, which has Ariel and the wicked octopus queen girl. I can't remember her name, but I did remember Sebastian, and he's not in this one. But Flounder is. How can I remember Flounder's name, but not Sebastian's? Anyway. All right, is that it? Oh, no. Maybe the last one. Snow White's jewelry box, 358 pieces. It has a nice sword here as kind of the locking latch, which is kind of interesting. It comes with an armband. It comes with Snow White and the Evil Queen. And that looks like it's a box that slides out a bit. There's not any more images to know if the box opens or anything. Looking at it, I don't really see any tiles, so it might not open. It might just open as a slide out type thing, which is perfectly fine. So, okay. That's it for that article, right? Yes. Okay. We're getting close. Lego Friends Castle Bed and Breakfast. This is another Friends set that was revealed. This one is absolutely beautiful. This, to me, goes in line with the existing the Botanical Garden set and the big mansion that they've done in the past. Different style of building, but just absolutely beautiful. It's got like a nice Victorian style house. It's a bed and breakfast as well. It comes with a couple of characters, well, at least 3-4 characters that I can see. So this is not a full reveal. This just came from Lucky Bricks, one of the online Instagram pages. And it's 1,311 pieces. The set has a castle facade with an open back to show the different rooms and includes mini dolls of Zach, Alia, Ollie, and Renee. Like I said, bed and breakfast, beautiful house, got the vines climbing up the wall, a little castle helmet in the top here. I wonder if castle helmets actually fit on friends' faces. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this build. I might actually buy this set because I like the look of it. I admit it. And how could you not? Because it's awesome. All right, next up, creator set 3-in-1 T-Rex. Also a Stegosaurus, I believe, and a pterodactyl of sorts. This also came from Lucky Bricks' Instagram page. It's 626 pieces. Alternate builds can be made of a pterodon and triceratops. I said pterodon. I said the wrong bird. I did get the triceratops right though, at least. It's a good looking T-Rex. Nice colors. The green, different shades of green. Pretty cool. Stegosaurus looks good, and pterodon is decent as well. So that'll be 3-in-1 for people to look forward to if they love dinosaurs. Okay, this one is one of the most interesting ones I've seen this week. This is the Lego Monkey Kid sets that have been released, also by Lucky Brick on Instagram. It's another large scale mech that joins the lineup, and this time Nisa's one. This time Nisa one. I'm not sure what that means because I don't follow the show. But first up, we have Monkey Kid's Team Power Truck. Again, no part count on here, but it's like a big dump truck and some like a small loader, like a Bobcat type loader, a couple little jets, and one little jet and a motorcycle, and the bad character as well. I don't really get much of this because I haven't watched the show. This one is interesting. The 9-headed beast. It's the new dragon style or creature with 9 heads. It's a lot of heads, but they managed to do it. There's one larger one and then a bunch of little ones all around it. It comes with a little tiny mech as well and a shrine of sorts. And some of the characters, I know that's May. That's about all I know for the characters' names. Here we go. Then Nisa's Reign of Fire mech. This is a large mech. Wow, really large. It's actually got some plastic elements on here, like plastic sheet elements here to fill out some of the details on it. Big red Technic style wheels in the back as well. Looks like a bunch of propellers as well. It's kind of an interesting thingy. Again, that's all we have for pictures right now. There'll be more to follow this week probably. And then the other big one, the Celestial Pagoda. This is the largest set that I've seen for here. Again, no piece count, but this thing's tall. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. It looks like it has a bit of scaling as it gets to the top. The levels get a little shorter for effect. But it's a very large set. Comes with some interesting characters as well. Again, hopefully we'll have more details on this later this week or early next week. City sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have City, Harry Potter, Ninjago, and Star Wars left. Okay, City sets. First up, the first one that came out was the Downtown Streetcar. It's 811 pieces, retails for $90 US. It's been about 2 years since we've gotten a streetcar type thing. And this is reminder of the San Diego MTS rail line that runs through that city. Sorry, I got a cough for a second or drink or something. Okay. It's a simple train, a couple of straight tracks. Well, not a simple train. It's a cool train, couple of straight tracks. Similar to previous train stations we've had with a little booth, a little sales booth, coffee shop, and platforms on both sides. I like the train. It does narrow down in the front. It's a 6-wide train. In the front portion, it narrows down to 4 studs. Gives it a little bit more aerodynamics. And it looks like the platforms separate. And you can move them around, which is kind of nice as well. It's also wheelchair accessible. And it comes with a character in a wheelchair also. But wait, there's more. There's more city sets that were also revealed. This was just later in the day or earlier in the day. We'll scroll down and we'll start it. Again, this came from Lucky Bricks. So this year, the sub theme for the is jungle. Jungle Explorer, and it's the return of the Johnny Thunder minifigure from the from the 90s. I think it was 90s. But my eye is gravitating towards the Lego delivery truck and the robot world a lot. So the roller coaster set features an Exoforce mech, which is interesting. Okay, so first up we have a baby gorilla polybag. I'll be playing a bunch of these because baby gorillas, and a cool figure as well. It's a small set. Retail probably about $5 or $6, depending where you buy it. We also have a double-decker sightseeing bus, which 60407. No parts, no price counts on this. This is the first set technically the second set we've seen that features a new stroller piece with a baby in it. Absolutely love that. I might get this bus just for the stroller because I think it's cute. Next up, we have a car transporter. Also interested in this one. It comes with 3 decent-looking cars and a transport rig. The rig, I've seen other pictures of the rig, and the rig's the cab flips over. And it looks really nicely detailed as well. So this is one that I might pick up. Mobile construction crane. Okay, I think City has lured me in again this year. And for some reason, I love cranes. But mobile construction crane. This is a large 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18-wheeler at the looks of it. I don't know how it turns. It's got a huge crane on the back with some large supports coming out for holding the weight. And it comes with an outhouse because what else are you going to lift with a huge crane? It also features some new parts, some kind of a new gear rack with studs on top, so that it's like a plate on top and it's a gear rack underneath. So it's got a bunch of teeth on it, and it's got this worm gear here, the newer style worm gear to move it back and forth. Looking forward to this one. I think this one's around $100 from what I've heard, like US 100. So we'll see what it is. We have a construction excavator, which is another beautiful construction vehicle. I love how we're using these nice slopes or nice triangle elements in the back now to get these nice motions or nice patterns. This one's cool as well. Robot World. So this is the one that comes with the old Exoforce mech in it as a new model. And it's also a roller coaster set. A little different than previous ones we've had because this one kind of spirals up, has the climb, and then it kind of just spirals back down like in a spiral. So it's kind of cool. Lime green track because we must have every single color of Lego train track or Lego roller coaster track. It also has an arcade on the inside, and some trans purple windows and panels and stuff. So. And I think this is next up we have a harbor set. This is going to be one of the larger sets, probably in the $100 range as well. It's featuring a boat that is brick built. Looks like it can hold 2 cargo containers. It has a cargo lifter here as well. And I think it might have some kind of a ramp off the back, even though there's no vehicle for this. I would assume they would put some kind of ramp on the back so you can pull a truck in or something. Again, no vehicle though, so kind of interesting. It also has a boardwalk area here as well with a little dock for fishing and a crab shop of sorts here. We also have a Jungle Explorer, back to the jungle theme, ATV, another small set, probably in the $11 to $15 range. It comes with a red panda, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to pick one of these up to get a red panda. The truck looks like crap, but it's Johnny Thunder. He's driving it. And it's a pretty good representation of him. So I think that's awesome. There's also a jungle exploring plane, water plane, with a couple of crocodiles in what looks to be olive green, and a baby crocodile, maybe a sand green, and a little frog, and like I said, a nice seaplane, and a couple of characters. Also, a jungle explorer truck. This one's pretty cool. Again, Johnny Thunder with it. A couple of characters also. A tiger, I believe. A little drone up here as well. And the truck on the back of it has like an arm with a camera on it. So it's like, I guess, a filming truck. The truck looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of a Unimog type style. I'm tempted to get this one because I like the look of the truck. Speaking of trucks, a tow truck for 4+ line. Kind of a weird looking truck, but I mean, it's 4+, so they have to kind of fit it onto this body. Looks like an old, like 60s style truck of sorts. Pulling a sporty little race car. The big set of this series is probably going to be this one, the Jungle Helicopter, Jungle Explorer Helicopter. I will buy one of these, and David Sincero will probably buy like 10 of these because he loves helicopters. But anyways, so this is a large cargo helicopter. Looks like it has a lot of play features in it. The walls fold down. Looks like you can get in here quite easily. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these other walls opened up for play features. This one is awesome because it comes with 2 gorillas and a gorilla baby. So it looks like a mother and father type gorilla. I'm assuming it's the exact same gorilla mold, maybe different coloring painting on it. Comes with a little seaboat as well, a motorcycle, and looks like some kind of a lab or something. And it's possible that lab fits inside the helicopter. Be interesting to see. And I wouldn't be surprised if these boats and the motorcycle fit in the back. And then the last city set here is a large 18-wheeler style, not 18-wheelers, it's only a 10-wheeler technically, but a transport truck, and it's a Lego transport truck. Looks like the walls are flipping up with 8x16 panels, hopefully printed. At the same time, I wish they weren't printed because I'd love to just have plain white panels. But it comes with a forklift and a bunch of skids with Lego sets on them. The truck looks really nice in the bottom half. I'm not really a fan of this area up here with the lighting on the windows. But it also comes with a little hot dog stand. And like I said, proper colored hot dogs again. Yeah, I think this will be a fun build. I've heard this ones are in the $100 range as well. All right, we're almost there, guys. 3 more themes and then a quick mention of new parts. Lego Harry Potter Summer 2024 sets were revealed. Also May 4th. This is the Drumsting ship and the they call it the Triwizard Tournament arrival. This came via Lucky Bricks as well. First up, we'll get back to the Drumsting ship, is the Buckbeak large model character, which is really cool. It comes with a little bird as well, and a little pumpkin patch and a piece of wall. But it's more of a brick-built Buckbeak. We also have a Mandrake, which is in its pot, and you can pull them out by the head. I've seen kind of a picture of it where you can grab it by the roots here, or the limb, grab it by the stem and pull it up. So it's pretty cool. We also have Hogwarts Castle Potions class. So this is interesting. It actually folds up into like a cube, similar to the way the books did it in the past. And these pieces all kind of clip in on the side as well. It features 4 characters, including Professor Snape, Hermione, and I think that's Ron, and then just a random Slytherin person. I know it's not a random Slytherin person, but I just don't know who it is. Comes with some potion jars and stuff as well. And I'll explain the folding up thing in a minute as well, because I think there's another set that it folds into. We have an Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. We've had a few Aragog sets, but they're improving them. This one looks pretty cool. Comes with Harry and Ron. Some obviously spiders. Spider web with kind of a cool in area here to make the Spider-Man make the spider web make sense. Then we have the Hogwarts Castle Great Hall. So it's the main hall that a lot of the movie takes place in, or at least all the dinner scenes and all the points being awarded types of stuff. It's on a raised platform. I don't think there's another picture here for it. On the back of the raised platform, it's got 2 cubby holes in it. And one of them, you can take that potions class, fold it up, and put it inside. So you can kind of pretend like the class is in there, even though you can't necessarily play with it in that way. This comes with a new version of the Troll. I mean, it's been a while since we've had the Troll, so it's interesting. It'll be kind of interesting to see more about this character. It comes with a bunch of professors and students as well as one of the ghosts. I don't know if that's Nicholas Fleury or not. Fury, you know what I mean? Not Nick Fury. Nicholas, the almost beheaded ghost guy. I forget his name. Again, there's not enough information that I can get this off here, so I'm doing my best. Ollivander and Madame Malkin's robes. Ollivander's, so the wand shop and a robe shop. These are 2 smaller buildings that help make up Diagon Alley. as well as some characters. And you can see the robes. They've got them on mannequins here. Wheelchair in brown. That's obviously that's Madame Malkin, I'm assuming, because she's nicely dressed in robes. We have Harry over here with Ollivander, and then a flower seller, and possibly new coins as well, based on what's in her hand. I don't know if those are the crowns from the castle sets. Again, hard to tell. Okay, and the big set we were talking about at the beginning, the Triwizard Tournament, the Arrival, which has the Bobaton's carriage and the Drumstang ship. Hey, I'm remembering these names. I didn't remember the crab's name, lobster's name, and it's escaped me again. I shouldn't have even brought it up, but I did remember this stuff. Anyway. All right, Ninjago summer sets were revealed. Now, this is on top of some of the other ones I think we had earlier last week. This is the larger of the sets. We'll get to that one in a minute. Again, Lucky Bricks revealed this, and it comes. There's a 3,000 plus piece set in this one. So first up, we have a Polybag Dragon Rising Tournament training ground. It comes with a couple of characters and a little place to put some weapons and stuff. Looks like it's got a shorter samurai sword in here, which is interesting. Zane's Ice Motorcycle. I don't think I need to go beyond that. It's Zane on a motorcycle that's really big and looks almost 4+ish, even though it's 7+. Tournament Temple City. I think this is like the 3,000 piece. You have 3,489 pieces. So this is a temple and such. Got a bunch of characters. Has a small dragon, a little harbor here, and a water wheel as well. Lots of characters in this one, so I guess this is like the big Ninjago set for this year. So yeah. And Dave, if you end up watching this later, Dave Cowdace, I'm just getting your text messages as you're sending it about dark blue Technic go-karts, because I found a part today as I ordered some parts. We'll get to the parts conversation in a minute. Here's a picture of some of the characters it comes with. Again, not going to go over them all because I don't know them all by name. There's also a Source Dragon of Motion. This is a large-scale dragon. It's actually a gorgeous-looking dragon with some kind of a chariot on top or something. But it looks beautiful. I like that. Good job, Lego. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, Star Wars. We're almost there. May the 1st, Star Wars sets. As we are in May the 4th week. This is a 47-minute. Oh, my God. Okay. So first up, we have Pax Vizsla and Moff Gideon's battle. This is no piece count on this. This comes from Lucky Bricks again. And it comes, and one of these sets comes with Captain Rex that was also in the UCS Venator Republic Attack Cruiser. So that's probably going to piss off some people that bought that just for the figure. But anyways, we'll get to Paz Vizsla in a minute. First set we have is Ambush on Mandalore, 109 pieces. It comes, the battle pack. It comes with a couple of Mandalorian Mandalorian Warrior, Mandalorian Night Owl, 2 Imperial Commandos, and note there's a bar here to clip on to the next set that we will talk about. So this is the battle pack for Mandos. And it clips on to the back here of this set, which is the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle. It comes with a couple Imperial Patronus or Praetorian Guards. As I said, Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon. This is reenacting one of the episodes from the Mandalorian show this year, or series this year. An interesting base here structure, gives you something to play with. Again, there is some kind of a connection point in the back here. Well, this isn't the back, this is the front. There's some kind of connection point on the back to actually put on that other piece. They're just not showing us that angle. In the world of mechs and fantasy, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing mech, 195 pieces. It's literally got X-Wing X-foils on the back of this mech. It's in the colors of an X-Wing. It doesn't have an R2-D2 though, from what I can tell. So, and it doesn't show an R2-D2. So I can have a mech with no R2. Or I could have it. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. It does come with a long blade here in trans blue, which I think that's like an 8 or 9 long bar. I've been tempted to actually get one of these bars just to see. It looks like it's a Technic axle connector on it. Anyways, Captain Rex's Y-Wing microscale fighter. This is the one that comes with the Captain Rex. So this is going to be like a $15 set, and people bought one of the large UCS style shift sets in order to get Captain Rex in the past, and Lego just pissed them all off. So yeah, little flick fire missiles on that one. And then we have an advent calendar. We won't go beyond this on the advent calendar because I don't want to give away the photos, but that is it. So advent calendars have all come out this week or in the past weeks or so. 5 or 6 different advent calendars. Marvel one is apparently a Spider-Man based Marvel one. It's like not Marvel, it's Spider-Man. So just some interest. Okay, last but not least, New Elementary has posted a list of items added in May to the Bricks and Pieces. Not all the parts are out yet. There's some of the space parts are still not out. Trans black top panels have still not come out. And I know there's a tile, printed tile. That's the battery charger for those space sets that hasn't come out yet. But a lot of the parts are on their site listed. If you want more information, just jump over to the May 1st article here on New Elementary. All the space torsos have come out. The classic space green helmet has come out. It's already sold out once. At the time of me recording this, which is Friday night, they were available at that moment. No guarantee they're still going to be available after this. I actually managed to order some today, so that was awesome. Anyways, be sure to check that out. That brings us back to a cool picture of, I still love this picture. Groot getting his trim, his broccoli, because that's what it is, broccoli trimmed by Ant-Man. Anyways, that was like a pre-COVID picture I found, and I've always loved it. But yeah, that wraps up the news for tonight. That was a big one, 51 minutes. I tried to do this as quick as possible, and I think that was almost as quick as I could get it. If you want, I'll redo it and do it again. But no. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully the next one will not be as long, but at the same time, if it is long, that means we got a lot of sets to talk about, so it's worth it. So anyways, have a good night, and we will see you on Wednesday or again next weekend for this one. See ya. Bye.